In the Crossfire. Welcome back to another episode of In the Crossfire. I am your host, Mr. X. Now, today we're talking about a subject that has been coming up a lot. So, the subject is hate. Is the world full of hate? Or is it? That's the question now. After looking at the news a lot, if you look at, with all the gay, homosexual rallies, everyone's like, if you aren't for us, you're a hater. You're a homophobic hater. You hate gays. You're evil. You want to kill them all. That's not true. No more than I'm a hater of black people or I'm sexist. Everyone's like, don't be sexist to girls. Okay, I won't be. So if a girl punches me, I will punch her in the face as hard as I would a guy. That is not being sexist. To do otherwise would be sexist. But they don't want that. Homosexuals, if they want to have gay marriage, thing is, if you don't agree with them, you're a hater, you're evil, you're spewing hate crime, you're a evil hater. Now, last time, we covered freedom of speech and what exactly covered. You can speak out against gays and homosexuality. There's nothing that can stop you from doing that. It is protected under the United States Constitution. But as it's going, it may all change. The big thing is that don't believe what they say. You are not a hater if you disagree with them. Tolerance, real tolerance, is saying you can have your ideas and I'll have my ideas. I can tell you you're wrong. I can tell you you're wrong for days, but I am not going to in any way, shape, or form make you do it. I can pressure you, but I cannot do it by violent means or by total harassment. The thing is that by making you out to be a hater, it makes you feel bad, so then you want to join their side. Because everyone remembers, with the whole racial hate crimes, everyone's like, oh, blacks are evil, and, they're the devil's work. So everyone went after blacks. Well, that was hate. But this isn't a racial issue. Even with the racial issue, it's gone overboard. You can get sued as a company if your TV show only has white people in it. And if you don't have Asians or blacks or German or people like that, it's ridiculous. Absolutely. 100% ridiculous. Yeah, it's like you have to have a black person in there. And you have to have a woman. If you do not have any women, you are evil. But if you put a woman in a role that's more demeaning, weak, needed of protection, you can also get sued for that. Just as you can get sued for saying no to someone for joining your company because they're gay. If I make a company, I don't want a gay person working there. Not because I hate them. No, I don't hate gay people. It's because I know that their influence and their thoughts will disrupt the community of my workers. But if I say that, then I could get sued. Even if I didn't even know they're gay, and I said I wouldn't hire them, I could still get sued because they could have hurt feelings. It's not funny at all. Everything's a hate thing. I was listening to two people were talking about something, and they were talking about a company scam who had a certain armor that you had to be special for, and then which was black armor, and then white armor you didn't have to be, is something around those lines. But they're saying that the company was racist because they made difference in between the two. It's not funny. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. You say something against someone, and all of a sudden you're a hater. You just hate the person. Because everyone knows I hate everyone except me, myself, and I. Because I'm an evil capitalist. And evil capitalists only like themselves and money. Because, God forbid, we'd actually ever care about anyone except ourselves. With all of that money we're making, we just have to keep it for ourselves. This is the America we're building. It's ridiculous, it's not funny, and it's no good. Everyone knows that capitalists are actually more generous than socialist. Because, if I give of my own free will, I'm going to give a lot more. Because I want to be like, hey, you're poor? Okay, I'll give you money. But if I'm forced, I'm going to pay as little as possible because I don't want to do it. If you want to do it, you'll be a lot better about it. If the government's like, you have to give to the poor, you're like, no way. This is the problem with America. America is going down the dumps and we're letting her do it. We're allowing homosexuals to essentially take over America. I mean, they want, let's see, in California, with all the petitions against gay marriage, the homosexuals want all of those names released. Now, they say they just want to know who it is under the Know Your Neighbor Act thing. But is that really it? There have been numerous reports of people who have been signed and were known signers of that having their businesses boycotted, broken into, destroyed, losing their jobs, having themselves attacked by people. Now, is that nice, friendly gays? I'm not saying all gays do this, but this is the gay force. This is the gay army. This is what we're trying to allow. I'm an American. I stand up for traditional American things. And I bet you in everything that is ever going to come into my power of owning that if our founding fathers were here right now, they would scream and yell at us that we are stupid, no good idiots for allowing America to get this bad. Now, another thing I found, when Obama went first into office, and I said, I don't want Obama in office, big thing was, oh, you're racist against Obama. You hate him. You're racist. Are you racist? No. I'm fine with a black president. I'm fine with an Asian president. I'm fine with a Middle Eastern president as long as he cares about America. But Obama, he does not. He cares about his agenda and his work. He's destroying America, and that's it. His work speaks for himself. I don't get, people like that. Glenn Beck said it very good on his TV show. He said, we need people who love America. And that is the absolute truth. Because if you do not love America, you don't care. You care about yourself. But if you're a patriot, you care about America. You care what happens to her. You care everything that happens to her. You care about everything that will happen to her. And therefore, you will stand against people who want to break her down. This is what we need more of. We need more patriots, more God-fearing, conservative patriots. People who do not want the government to own everything. People who do not want gays and homosexuals to control things. Who do not want unions to be able to tell states what to do. And people who do not want a deficit humongously large at all. Those are patriots. Patriots are the thing America needs, and we need them now. So, if you want to be a patriot, go look at the Constitution. It'll tell you a bit, and the Declaration of Independence. But I've got to tell you, being a patriot's not easy. It's sort of like being a Christian. You get a lot of flack from the other side. Well, this is the end now. I'm signing off. This is Mr. X. Goodbye and good night.